Hello, everyone. Let's try this again. I originally had my stream starting soon screen on a different scene in OBS, and then I clicked over to this one, and then everything was frozen and I couldn't move it. Welcome to Murder on the Orient Express. Um, I am dressed for the occasion. We're going on a very nice train together, and I want us all to look our best. Um, as you all may know, if you've been around with me for a while, it is now that time of year again, all ready to start raising money for the Curebound Cancer Challenge 2026. So some of y'all may have seen this donation bar before. And this year I'm trying to raise a bit more than I have in years past. Um, I am an avid cyclist. I'm sure I've mentioned it on stream a few times. And the Curebound Cancer Challenge is an event that we do right here at home where we raise money for cancer research, and it goes to that. 100% of the money goes towards that. There we go. Thank you, Streamlabs. um, I have already donated in the form of my registration fee, and as a condition of my participation, I also have to donate um, a little bit of money as well to the cause. And then in exchange, in early August, I will be biking 25 miles alongside everybody else who chose to do this. And this year, I wanted to try out a different genre of games. So, y'all know me as the Final Fantasy Challenge girl, or maybe even as the RCT girl. But this year, I really, really want to be the Murder on the Orient Express girl. So, this is a relatively obscure game. It came out in 2023 by a little studio called Microids, and it kind of walks us through the famous Agatha Christie book. So yes, if you know the book, you have a leg up. There is more for this game to show us. Okay, good. I can still hear it on my end. I was worried that I suddenly couldn't hear the game anymore. It was just quiet. So, I have this whole new overlay I spent most of the morning building. I dressed for the occasion. I'm black and gold, just like the little borders around me. Um, I have played this game before, of course, but I really wanted to share it with all of you. It has been at least a year since I fully played through this game. Um, and it's really like a puzzle game. Um, that's enough preamble from me, I think. It's a puzzle game. We're all going to work together to solve a mystery, and we're going to have a lot of fun doing it. So, we're going to click new game. I do want to start a new game. I will lose all progress in the story and my golden mustaches. I will. That's okay. And we are just going to jump right into it together. The bars are on purpose. The game is in widescreen during cutscenes. So we're going to start here in Istanbul, December 15th, 2023. Important thing about this, important update. Here's the man himself, and it takes place in the present day. The famous mystery, of course, famously taking place around the 1930s when it was written. Um, you'll have to let me know if the audio's all right. It should be. But let me know if y'all can't hear. So here we are. We are in Istanbul. We are embodying the famous Hercule Poirot. We've got a whole interesting cast of characters around us. But first, I want to do a little bit of exploring because this game does reward us for exploring its environments. And when we find the first one, you'll know what I mean. I got inspired to play this game on stream because the sequel, Death on the Nile, was released recently. And in celebration of my new video, Fruitoon, my wonderful partner, got it for me, and we've been playing it. I debated playing it for the first time with all of you on stream. We ultimately decided that we wanted to play it ourselves off stream, but I figured enough time had passed since we played this game that I wanted to play it and share it with all of you. Book is going to yell at us until we go talk to him. But I want to show y'all kind of what this game is like. I wanted to make sure that the window for y'all to see the game was bigger than it has been previously. Shut up, Book. I wanted to make sure that y'all could see all the little details in the environment alongside me. So this is the hotel where we are, Hotel Tokatlian. Book, I know, okay, I know. You'll also get this little gray icon once you've explored things so that you know that you have interacted with every possible thing there. So that's the game giving you hints a little bit. Um, Gosh, I wonder who this is over here. It's not like she's on my overlay or anything. All right, fine. I want to shut him up. All of that happened off screen. I hope so too, because I'm dressed for it. It's quiet from me on my end. I have my volume pretty low. I'm gonna lower the game a little bit because the levels are kind of competing with each other. Raise myself, maybe. See how that goes. Again, y'all let me know throughout. It's very hard to actually test the audio. Sorry, I won't talk during cutscenes. I mean, he just asked you if you were going on the train. So now we're going to find out one of the central mechanics in this game and what based my overlay when I made it this morning. Okay, I'm not really sure what happened there. Um, it already happened once, which makes me a little bit afraid. This doesn't happen when I stream other games, and I really don't know what's causing it. But I wonder if it isn't worth us just starting over at this point. Um, so let's, gamers, I was so excited about this stream. And having technical difficulties is like literally the worst. Um, you know what I could do? I could probably patch this up together in just like in the VOD. I could probably clip them together. At any rate, we are trying to find the ticket. So we want to match these things on the left with the things on the right. If this exact same thing happens again in like half an hour, I literally don't know what to do. Um, but we will search the bedroom, we will interrogate the neighbors, and we'll inspect the door. That seems right. I was. So let's see here. So let's first of all, let's look around, make sure we're not missing anything down here. If I hold L2, I walk a lot faster. Let's see here. I'm just kind of stomping around versus my leisurely little stroll, and now I'm kind of stomping. Don't see anything down here in the lobby. So let us proceed. Go up that elevator. Oh, who is she? We got a dramatic zoom on her. LOL. Right? Still up. So this is very much it's kind of the essence of the point and click a little bit. And we're going to have to solve everybody's uh, kind of character profile. That's about right. Ain't no way this man's 21. Okay. Character analyses are special workshops. Once completed, the analyzed character will appear on the Characters tab of the Pause menu. Press the Start button to open the Pause menu to navigate to the Characters tab. There we are. We can see all of our tabs. We got 4 mustaches to collect in this chapter. We're looking for the ticket. That's what we got right now. Who are y'all? Okay, let's go. I'm not. Dude, I'm holding L2. I don't know what you're doing. See, I beat you to 411. Open the door. Okay. Okay. Very nice looking hotel. Look at this nice quality room. And now we can look all over the room. This is why I made the viewfinder much bigger for y'all this time around. Um, we can look around the room and see what we learn. It's not. We have seen this earring. There seems to be water here on the floor. Thank you, Stream Elements. Oh my lord, this is a nice room. I want. It's not letting let me go into the shower. I want the shower. Look at this, gamers. Look at that huge shower head. I want that. Oh, suggestive. Okay, it's in here. Oh, the actual toilet. That's so. I guess we are. Oh, here's our first golden mustache. If y'all don't know, one of the most famous things about Hercule Poirot is his excellently coiffed mustache. So, the collectibles in this game are golden mustaches. Look how nice this hotel is, gamers. We are in Istanbul, Turkey right now. It's going to be important to remember what country we're in in this game. Why does he have American dollars? Hmm. That is what US currency looks like. Okay. Usually these all like say something too. A lot of the time it's just flavor text, but there's like a lot of detail that goes into this. Uh-huh. Okay. Please fill exclusively in capital and or in digital format and return it as soon as the booking is confirmed by email. Okay. Let's look inside the drawers. Things to do in Istanbul. Uh-huh. Okay. That's just chocolate. Man, I want that chocolate. Oh, hello. Nothing. Okay. Thoroughly examine the insides of the desk. What is this? Oh, metal. Hmm. Curious that. It's a bank statement. Okay. And, ooh, what's this? Windows open. Okay. What else can we find? Found the earring, the bed. Okay. Now that we've explored all these clues, a new workshop has opened up for us. So let's go in here. Well, we know that's not true because that's a very pretty ticket. I also wonder if y'all are at home and it's big enough. I wonder if that QR code goes anywhere. I would keep my guess would be Microids' website from the developers, but um, second class 106 Istanbul to Paris. Choose the right answer. So we know a thief can't have entered through the window, and I'm also lingering on the screen so y'all can see the inspiration for my overlay here. Um, a thief may have entered through the window. We know that's not true. Thief may force the door. Didn't appear to be tampered with. So thief must have entered if they had the key, right? Okay. So now we've got to ask the people staying next door what they were doing. Okay. Next door. Please clean up my room. All right. You are supposed to be hearing muffled voices. That's on my end too. First, I'm looking for my beauties, my mustaches. Where could y'all be? It's been long enough that I don't actually remember where they are. So I'm going to be very surprised just alongside y'all at discovering them. Oh, no, but if I got breakfast brought to me, I'd eat it. If the nice hotel staff made it for me. Oh, I hear the voices again. I hear a vacuum. Okay. Okay. Let's go back into our mind palace. Now we can talk to the captain. Why was there? Mm-hmm. We. Okay, well. And now we have to start connecting the facts in this case. So we have to select the two elements that reveal how the ticket could have disappeared. This is a great introductory mission. Obviously, we're going to be doing something with much higher stakes. Um, but how could the ticket have disappeared? Windows wide open. Um, Captain invited someone? Not quite. Let's see. Window is wide open. There are scattered papers on the floor. And then sometimes these facts will combine and give us a new fact. Uh huh. Uh huh. Ah, damn. That is well made, but all the papers. No? Ah, hold on. There we are. Uh huh. So now that's our new fact. So now we're going to conclude. Mm hmm. It was pretty easy. So we've seen three women before. That's why it gave us close up on all of them. So which one of them was wearing the earrings? And it purposely blurred it out for us. I'm pretty sure she had like big gold ones, so I don't think it's her. And I think she was wearing pearl earrings to match her necklace, so if we look back, she probably did only have one of her earrings. I didn't think to look. I also, of course, knew it was her. But we are walking through this mystery together. And as more and more of y'all come in, it'll be fun to do this together. I do know the broad strokes of the plot, of course. A lot of the details and investigating I might have forgotten. We do have an ad break coming up in a little bit. Apologize if y'all are hearing that. You might be a little bit. There's an extremely loud car alarm outside. Which now sometimes we do confrontations where or people will tell us things contrary to facts that we have discovered, and so we have to pick out which of these sentences contains a lie. He says, "I spent most of my day in Istanbul sightseeing." Okay, well, we saw the pamphlets for that. I returned to the hotel as the sun was setting. We have nothing to suggest that he didn't. The desk clerk can confirm I was alone when I picked up my key. Sure, I don't know why he'd say that if the guy would tell him something different. Spent the night alone. I had no visitors in my room. The soapy water on the floor. Upgrade currently in progress, gamers. So in the meantime, while ads are going on, those of y'all that are still here, this is Murder on the Orient Express. So this is a fully playable adaptation. I guess the full name is Agatha Christie's Murder on the Orient Express. This was released in 2023 and also takes place in 2023. So that's a big change that they are making. Um, and we are going to investigate the original mystery. Now, if you know the original book, things will more or less shake out that way, but the devs have added on some really cool stuff and new original characters. Um, we are currently searching for Colonel Arbuthnot's ticket that he lost for the Orient Express. So let's see if our Mind Palace can give us any hints. The wind could have blown the ticket from the desk, potentially. Intuitions allow you to draw your own conclusions. I think it's possible. Now we need to go downstairs and ask the desk clerk. I'm so excited about this overlay that I made. Um, it's very, very pretty. I made it all myself using elements from either the advertising or the game. If you're wondering who this second person is over here in the bottom left corner, don't worry about it. Get there. Let's go talk to the desk clerk. It's another potential thumbnail. We brought the staff member in her cart. Aw, poor girl. Mm-hmm. Can we now visualize what happened? Let's see. So now we're going to make a timeline of events. Because these are the static ones, so the game provides this for us. And now, let's see. Well, she probably puts her cart behind the desk first. And then she probably opens the window because she said she was airing out the rooms. Wait, hold on. This is probably first. There we go. Let's go like this and like this, maybe? No, not quite. All right. Let's see. Sometimes the exact order can be a little finicky in these games. Um, let's try this. Okay, let's try this. There we are. Captain should be down here as well. So let's tell him where he can find his ticket. There it is. No thievery involved, just a clumsy accident. He is eating this up. He always does. I wonder if there's a mustache down here now, because there wasn't earlier when I looked, and I wonder. Oh, I guess not. Because I believe we only have. Yeah, I know we need to leave the hotel, but regular pause menu. We've only found two. Okay, let's take another lap. I believe four is the only floor we can go to. Oh, it just automatically takes us to four. Okay. Let's make sure we didn't miss anything in the room. Can we still go in his room? I mean, that is not how hotel locks work. We already did that. Can we go in now, I wonder? Nope. Room's empty. Let's make sure we didn't miss anything. Is it in the toilet? Is it in the bathroom? No, just the perfume and the shower that I really want. Okay. Let's see. It doesn't appear to be in here, gamers. So either the chapter goes longer than I remember, or we didn't look hard enough. Oh, well, there's one. And then you know what? We did look at the beginning of the chapter downstairs, but I wonder if now one appears down there because the game intends for us to find the other one first? Question mark. Let's see. It's just gonna be a cozy series of streams where we solve a crime. And maybe more than one crime, who knows? It's me, I know. Let's see. Okay, no. Bonjour, mademoiselle. Hello, I'm sure none of you people will appear again. Don't even worry about it. We're not gonna have to remember what you look like or anything, I'm sure. Oh, there would have to be one down here, yeah? I don't know, gamers. I am not seeing it, but they're pretty hard to find sometimes. Okay, we can't go back there. Poirot's not going to touch the dirty laundry. We already went back upstairs and looked. Hmm. Can't go over here. This is as fast as I can move, gamers. Hercule Poirot does not run. Something's buzzing in my brain about there being a really tough mustache to find in this room. But I think we'll just move on for now. Somehow. Yeah, I'm sure nothing is going to happen on this train. I'm sure it's not, one of the most famous murder mysteries in the world. I'm sure it's not that. Don't even worry about it, boo. Okay, we're at the Istanbul train station. Same day, later on. If this still counts as part of chapter one, then there might be one here. But I'm not sure if we've turned over yet. And fun fact, they're reopening it, the Orient Express, and in like, I don't know, 4 or 5 years maybe, question mark? Maybe sooner. I would love to go on it. The Journey of the Orient Express. Now we're on a different quote unquote mystery. But are we still in the same chapter? No. Okay. Damn, we really did miss one in the last chapter. Well, we'll go ahead and save our progress. Not up there. Gonna save it all the way at the bottom, actually. There we go. Damn, we really did miss one. This is hard for y'all to notice, I think, but on my end, his voice actually is moving towards this headphone on my left side, which is a cool touch. Oh, hey, I wonder who that is. Probably no one important. Man be yapping. Ook, I want to look for mustaches. I agree. Yeah, I also just realized I am actually starving. I don't think I've eaten anything today. That's kind of an accident. I got so engrossed in making this overlay. So I fibbed a little. We are going to have to know what these people look like. We are, in fact, going to see them again. Not these guys. They're all extras. They don't matter. But a lot of the people we saw in the hotel, like these two, the newspaper here, I must be in Turkish? We are in Istanbul. Any mustaches? Have any of y'all seen any, like, I don't know, suspicious gold mustaches? Still worry about it. It's probably fine. Oh, it's these two again. Okay. Those guys we saw in the last cutscene. And I looked around. LOL. I did not see any, so let's go. Oh, he wants to get us into a full train? Y'all might know what I do for a living. Asking to get into something that's full never really goes well. I don't know how we have super hearing. Oh, who are you? Right? In your compartment, Mr. Ratchet. Hello, Fruitude. Welcome. Yes, I did make this overlay myself from scratch. I'll tell you all about how I did it off of stream. You're gonna be so proud of me. I used Krita. You are not hearing that. That's a line from the book. Thank you, darling. One more. Oh, they're arguing. So these two are original characters. They're not in the book. Or at least not in this way. Okay? They really could. You know, it's true. Let's see. Let's go to our mind palace. Uh-huh. We heard her. She's afraid of taking the train. She was very worried. I mean, she looks like the most worried one. Do we have a ticket for the Orient Express? I want one of those black and gold tickets that matches my jacket that says Syl Blossom Compartment 101. did she appear to be observing? Well, probably not these guys, because they just work for a train. Um, what are we thinking? That's true. We do have tickets from our time on the time train, so in we can also replay relevant things, which is what I was showing off. But in our town, there is a series of escape rooms, and one of them is like the time train. And you get a ticket for the time train, and then you hit different buttons on it with your ticket to go to different time periods and open different like sub rooms. It was really cool. So we do have that. It's on our wall. Probably these two because she was closer to them. They didn't. Fingers crossed we don't have enough of a blip like we did earlier again. I'll be editing that in post. I was so excited, and then of course 10 minutes in we had just such a mega crunch that we had to restart stream, which I'm not happy with. But it is what it is. I had like a new um stream starting soon screen and everything. It was wonderful. But I guess I was trying to be too ambitious for one day. Um if we have another, it's gonna have to be an internet problem, I think, but I don't believe we've crunched since then. Um, let's go talk to these chefs. We do not have the context to do that yet. Okay. I mean, who says we're going to talk to the chefs? We are sharing. There we go. I used to have my hair a lot like hers, and then I cut it even shorter. I might go back though. Sometimes I do miss having the bang, just a little bit. But this style's pretty nice too. If I had a coat like his, I would have worn it, but I figure I might as well dress nice to go on a very luxurious train. I'm not going to dress nice every time, it's just for this first stream. But I really wanted to go all out and surprise y'all. Probably. Let's give it a shot. Because on my OBS, the levels are getting pretty high. I turned it up quite a bit. Um, let's see. It'll be better when there's actual music. Um, she's got to be older than that. There we go. There's like actual music and sound. I hope y'all didn't hear that. That's my computer. I'm turning the volume down in my ears. But is that better for y'all? Nope. Dang. Okay, well, the only other thing I can really think of is that, but that might double the audio. Oh, okay. It's not doubled? I was afraid that if I had it on that setting, it would be doubled. Um, now the game might be a little loud, but we'll adjust as we go. Okay, we are playing Tetris. So we can't rotate pieces, so that does help. Pieces are the way that they are. And this just returns us to the start, I think. So, let's see. Hello, Allie. Welcome. I hope we are getting ready to board the Orient Express, and I figured I would dress for the occasion. So this year, in order to raise a little lower. All right, let's get a little bit of a decrease. Let's try that, maybe. Yeah. So this is a game that was released in 2023, and also importantly takes place in 2023. Called Murder on the Orient Express. It is an adaptation of the novel of the same name. And we are going to help solve the mystery. Now, if you are familiar with the book, you will have a bit of a leg up, but this game does have surprises in store for us. And I really wanted to show it off for y'all this year as I try to raise money for this year's Curebound Cancer Challenge. And so that's what the bar is at the bottom. Otherwise, we're just gonna hang out and have fun and try to solve a mystery together. I have played this game before, but it's been at least a year. And I'm also extremely familiar with the source material. You can already see Chad Poirot in the bottom left corner of the overlay, but you will see the man himself once I solve this puzzle. Right now, we are playing Tetris. There we are. Thank you so much, Allie, for that 8 months. Gosh, have I been monetized that long already? I really, really appreciate it. Still have not solved that problem. I tried really hard. I'm really gonna have to just deeply investigate that one. But I appreciate it anyway. I swear I have literally all audio sources turned off except for the ones that are on here. But let's see. It should be pretty obvious with all the clicking if the audio's doubling or not, so I really hope that it isn't. I'm sure y'all will let me know. Once they start talking, it'll be obvious if it's doubled or not. Okay, good. It's not doubled for me either. But it's never doubled for me when it is for y'all, so that's why it's hard for me to know. Okay, good. You should be hearing a jaunty-ish puzzle-solving, kind of jazzy theme, and then you should be hearing the clicking around as I'm selecting the different pieces. Gosh, okay. I do want some hints. Okay, that gives us a starting point, thank you. Okay, so this purple one goes up here. So let's go from there. I'm not very good at space-oriented games. Fortune is, and when we played this originally, she was usually doing these puzzles. She might still be able to help. Nope, not that one. She might still be able to help us. Maybe this one? Yep. Here, maybe? And then maybe you? No, not you. Maybe you. Oh, fuck! There are no hint coins in this game, but I do think every puzzle has 3 hints. Oh god, we were so close! I wanted to select the orange one! Oh gosh, how did we have it? I think it was this one, maybe? No, we, like, had it, too. I think it was you, yep. And then you. I just wanted to select a different piece, and I accidentally reset the puzzle. And then I want to say, I think I had you here. No, I think it was you, actually. Maybe you? Yep. Okay, hold on. We're getting there, gamers. And then you. Yep, this is it. And then you. We can fit everything in here.
Hey, what?
There we go.
You
We played Tetris.
Tomorrow night dinner, Mr. Poirot. I will reserve.
That's not how you pronounce my name. That's all right.
I look forward to it, monsieur.
Let me know if I'm too loud, the game's too loud.
Hopefully.
It's a whole different
That
audio
will be
source
the
this time. I
last
had to redo
mystery
everything
you
from the
face
ground
on our
up.
journey, my dear Poirot. Your compartment for tonight only is at the back of the second-class carriage, number 102. Tomorrow, you move to a private compartment.
here's our Mind Palace, and this is what I based the overlay off of. So when I was making it, I made it resemble. Obviously, it doesn't move like the Mind Palace does, but I got pretty close. This is going to be our main. It's called the mind map. This is going to be our main menu where we can make deductions and keep track of everything that we've learned. And so now we gotta find the compartment. I had already mentioned earlier, but I'll mention again. The reason I wanted to
Welcome,
do this
Mr.
is because
I apologize for
we recently acquired
Thank
the
you,
sequel
Mr.
game,
Michel.
and by we, I mean
I am
Fruit
delighted
surprised
you
me with
could
it as a reward
accommodate
for
me.
completing my essay, which information up there, for March Caprice. And we've been wanting the sequel, which released last fall, and we've been playing that together off stream. And I thought this would be a very fun game to stream this time around as we try to raise money for the Curebound Cancer Challenge. So now we're in the train, and now my dress looks, my outfit looks very nice. I've always wanted to travel in an overnight train, so this is like everything that I've wanted. I'm not to be confused with like different Mind Palace, that's right. Okay, well, is this our compartment? It's not.
Find number 102.
Oh, this was just open. Hello. That's a nice looking compartment.
First-class rooms are very spacious and luxurious.
Ooh. I want to stay in this train and sleep in this room. I do worry I might get mildly motion sick, I suppose, but yeah, this is fancy.
Wrong compartment.
Okay.
Pardon me?
Oh, my apologies.
He'll move so we can get through. There we go.
Wrong compartment. I need to find number 10. Wrong compartment. I need...
And then there's a map of the train. Oh, can you please get out of the way, sir? There's our map of the train, so we can see how the cars connect to each other. 2-1 wine, restaurant, and maintenance. Okay. Oh, we can open the bathroom, the WC. Nothing. It's just a bathroom. This game is European made, so we're going to see all the European spellings and some like European terminology for things. But there are several characters with American accents, so everybody's represented here.
This lady has a style of her own, eccentric.
I want to
but
be her
chic.
when I'm old. I'm going to look exactly like that, I think.
Wrong compartment. I need to find number... Wrong compartment. Wrong compartment. I need
Still not
to
102,
find
is it?
number 102.
I just like that it lets you click on that many
Wrong
wrong.
compartment. I need to find...
Well, that is 102, but you know, just in case, maybe
Wrong
this.
compartment. I need to find number 1.
You're gonna start saying this. We found a mustache, gamers. There it is, our little collectible.
Ah, golden mustache. I can't believe it's a
Oh.
locomotive from the 1930s that is pulling us.
That's a lot of whistles. Okay, here's our compartment. Let's see what it looks like. Oh my god!
Excuse me, I think you made a mistake.
You are Mr. Harris?
No, my name is McQueen. There is no other berth on the train, monsieur. All is arranged. Yours is the upper berth. We start in 1 minute. The train's remarkably full. En voiture!
It is on theme
Listen,
for this game,
sir, if you'd
absolutely.
rather
I did
have the
pull it
lower
all.
berth,
I did make the background
easier and all
myself.
that, well, that's all right by me.
Also, his
No,
name
no,
is
no, no, you
McQueen,
are
and he's
too
got the most
amiable.
American
It is
accent.
for one night only at Belgrade.
Oh, I see. You're getting out of Belgrade.
Not exactly.
I won't talk during cutscenes, because that's a lot of voices. Hold on, here we go. Yes, I made the background from scratch in Krita, and then I pulled the frames from the official announcement of this game, and then I pulled official art also to use over here. And so yeah, very inspired. And there's a fun little trick with these guys over here that, when the moment is revealed, I'll do it. Ooh. Now, fun fact, this game actually is available in a lot of text languages. We were playing with this last time we played. And all of them have the little knife in it. Very Polar Express, that's right, it is December. A night has passed since the train's departure from Istanbul. It's the evening of the second day of the journey. And I love that the game is widescreen during cutscenes. So it is the next evening, that's right. The title would also make a good thumbnail. I'm gonna try to pick a good screenshot for the thumbnail.
Ladies and gentlemen, dinner is served.
I did have one where I was
You may
doing
join the
borrow
rest of
face
the
while he was
passengers
also
in the
doing it.
dining car.
Look at him. Anyway, what I was saying is that every version of the title sequence has the little knife in it, even for the character languages, which is really, really cute. So obviously in English it's in the first R in murder, but we're gonna go have dinner. I should eat literally anything, because what I was going to do after this is get on my Peloton. But I really should not do that unless I have something to eat. PSA, if you're exercising, please eat something. Don't be like me and get way too excited about your overlay, forget to eat, and then start stream.
Excuse me, monsieur. Pierre asked me to inform you that a passenger left us, so his room is yours. Monsieur Book instructed that your things be transferred to room 202 during dinner. You will be more comfortable in first class.
It is true what you say. Thank you.
Mr. Fauché, monsieur.
Where will my new compartment be?
Room
I already
202
forgot.
is at the far end of the previous car.
No,
I
literally.
see. Thank you.
We thought we said that last time.
What is your position on the Orient Express?
I manage the bar car, and I also do the restaurant car service.
Let's
Well,
look at
then
him.
do not let me keep you. Lobster tonight, isn't it?
Yes, indeed.
I'll leave you to
I
it.
want
See you
lobster.
soon,
Oh, I haven't had lobster in ages. We don't exactly make lobster eating money. I want to see mustache. Je cherche les bigotes. Or something like that. Hold on, Book, I'm ignoring you.
Yes, sir?
Can't go past her. Okay. Well, damn. I guess I do have to eat with Book.
Please, my friend, join me.
No, they
I have
really
taken the
did.
liberty of ordering you your lobster.
Thank you. It appears our fellow passengers are all gathered here again tonight.
Ah,
I'm glad I did the chunky
if
block.
I had
think it fits
but the
chest
pen
box
of a
lot better.
Balzac, I would depict the
And
scene.
it's easier to see on the darker
Oh, it is an
overlay, I think.
idea, that.
Ah, you agree. It has not been done, I think. And yet, it lends itself to romance, my friend. All around us are people of all classes, of all nationalities, of all ages. For 3 days, these people, these strangers to one another, are brought together. They sleep and eat under one roof. They cannot get away from each other. At the end of the
I wouldn't say
journey,
that.
they part.
Right.
They go their several ways, never perhaps to see each other again.
Certainly it interests us, inviting us to watch and wonder about their lives.
Ah, I know you, my friend. Even now, your mind, it is at work.
You know, probably.
Let us test it. For example, what do you make of those two?
We're gonna put a pin in that for no reason. Don't worry about what Fruitune said there. Just remember it, or don't.
I was visiting my daughter. She works at the American
Oh my
Embassy
gosh, I
in
love her.
Istanbul.
I love
told
her in
she'd
every
never
adaptation.
Find a husband there. Since I wanted to see Paris on my way home, she
It's one of
told
my favorite
me I should take
stories.
this high-class train. I can't
I've
wait
seen many
to see
adaptations,
Paris.
and now
It
I've
looks
played one.
beautiful in the movies, but it couldn't be more beautiful than Schenectady in the good old US of A. That's where I'm living now. And you, Miss Debenham, was it? Where do you hail from?
I was born in the UK.
Oh, that's in England, isn't it? What do you do for a living?
The way
I
around.
teach English to children in other countries.
I see. Oh, I wish I spoke a foreign language. My daughter speaks several languages. Let me tell you about her work. It's very important.
Okay, so well, she was British, and she's teacher. She cannot possibly be 23 or 40. There you go.
I'm right again. That happens to me a lot. There is much you can learn about someone just by observing them and listening. For example, that lady is reserved. She reveals
Whoa,
little. She is
welcome in.
self-contained. Some secret prompts her to allow her
Sorry, I
dinner
had to go over to my
companion
stream so I could
carry
actually
the
read your username.
conversation. I
Fit in,
confess, in this
727,
case,
welcome
what
in.
I witnessed in Istanbul suggests more.
We are
but
solving
I
a
will
mystery.
respect her
If you are
privacy.
familiar
You
with
will
Murder on the
always
Orient
amaze
Express,
me.
it will give you a leg up. There is more to see and discover in this wonderful game. Fruta and I are currently playing the sequel, where they did the same, well, sequel, but it's a prequel, where they did the same treatment to Death on the Nile, and I figured the first game was worth revisiting. Thank you so much, Barnabas. Welcome in. No one has died yet. You are just in time. It is going to repeat. I have not solved that yet. Here comes Phantom Owaka. I still have not solved that one. I am so sorry. But I did create this entire new overlay myself today. And it's what we'll be using as we continue to raise money for the Curebound Cancer Challenge. Do you think we'll ever learn the tragic story of how Hercule Poirot grew his mustache? Not in this adaptation, no. In the Kenneth Branagh movies, they do have a backstory that is tragic. That is why he grew his mustaches. And I'm not sure if you're saying that because you've seen that movie.
Mamma mia, you can feel the power of engine. We climb into the mountains with
Like I
ease.
said,
I
even
know
if you
something
know,
about the power, and this
there is
baby
more
has
in
it
this game.
spades.
There's something special about a train. I'll give you that. I sell toys, and model trains are one of our biggest items. And not just for children either.
You sell model cars too?
Sure, but give me a train any day.
Oh, my friend. What do you have against the cars? Now I work at Fortuna in Italy as a spokesperson. We are
Antonio came to
producing
me.
the
I don't want
next
to spoil the
generation
mood.
of electric
We are
cars.
extremely early into the story. We
Fortuna
just got on the
Firenze,
train.
like the city, it is beautiful. We got the
We
competitors.
had a couple of prologue
looking
missions
over
kind of
their
showing us
shoulders
how we
so
function
much.
in the
They're
game,
going
and
to hit
now
something.
Didn't
we're
mean
gonna
to be
head into the real
insulting.
stuff.
It's just that there's something magical about a train.
Okay, this guy is almost offensively Italian. No way he's 19. 59 feels too old. Let's try this. Yep.
That's the right
It's me. I hate cars. We don't even have
loud
one.
gentleman is very confident, a master of his own fate.
Literally, it
it
is
is as much in
teaching
the
us how to
inflection
eavesdrop,
as
that's
it is
right.
in the words. He believes in winning. Also, that he is the one who will win.
You are a magician.
Oh, it is not a
Oh, I
parlor
love Cars
trick,
the
my
movie. I
friend.
hate Cars
It is
the
simply
vehicles.
observation.
I know, I am a mess of contradictions. Sorry, I'm trying to talk too much during the cutscenes so y'all can hear. This is Book. He's Poirot's friend.
My friend, this is one of the best desserts I have ever eaten.
You have always had the sweet tooth.
But this,
Me.
it is a masterpiece. I can't understand how the dessert can be so good. I would love to know what the recipe is.
Alright, well, let's see if we can finesse it. So, we can interact with things, and not everything that is interactable is important. There's a lot of flavor text. This is kind of a... not a point-and-click per se. I would say this is a more modern point-and-click. I would best qualify it as a puzzle game, I think. So we are going to be solving puzzles together. Oh, this meal sounds so good, y'all. I love seafood. Let's Ooh, that looks tasty. Can I die? No. It's not a game where like there's health or I die or anything like that. Or at least, rather, it's not a central mechanic of the game that dying is possible as a player character. It is a little bit like Professor Layton. Fruitu loves Professor Layton.
I couldn't tell what flavor the ice cream is.
Well, probably lemon, considering that it's got lemon flecks in it.
It looks like lemon. Look at the zest.
Yes, I wasn't sure what that was.
Anything else we can look at?
What is the red fruit?
Book. You're a grown-ass man, you don't know what a raspberry
a
looks
raspberry.
like?
You have a good eye, Poirot. The biscuit is the foundation of the dessert. All else is built
I did
upon
say
it.
this earlier before all
What
y'all
do you
came
think?
in, but this game is made by a European studio, so we're gonna get a bunch of Europeanisms, like biscuit for cookies.
It looks like crushed biscuits, my friend.
Finally observed, indeed. I am embarrassed to ask you a great favor.
My friend, I am on this train due to the great favor you have done me. How may I assist
I've just chalked that up to
This
rendering
dessert
limitations.
is sublime.
Obviously, this is not a
If only
AAA
I had the
game,
recipe.
but it is competent, and I really like
Unfortunately,
the style.
pastry chef, Miss Nielsen, she will guard her secrets. But you,
Oh?
my friend, I am sure you could make her confess.
You wish me to persuade the pastry chef to give up her recipe?
No, it's true. I'm just
You
saying,
are
like,
the
text and
expert in
terminology-wise,
interrogation.
it's gonna be, like,
Look,
European
it is a
spelling,
dessert.
European terms,
It
etc.
is the
Which throws
pinnacle
us off
of
sometimes.
desserts. You, my friend,
Like, maneuver is
as
still
you say,
really
are
different
on this
than
train.
European.
I blush to remind you.
Fine, you win. Again, what wouldn't I do for you, my friend?
Oh,
Yes,
thank you, Poirot.
and then some.
Good luck.
So if you do know, please don't tell for everybody else. It does largely, but there is also a ton of original content, and that is going to become more clear as we progress. So the answer is yes and. For example, this character is entirely original. We gotta finesse that recipe from her.
Good evening, mademoiselle.
Good evening, sir. How can I help you?
That was a magnificent dessert you served us tonight. I wanted to tell you personally how
So
much
the original
both
solution
Monsieur
is
Book
true.
and
So
I
don't say it if you know
enjoyed
it.
Thank
But
you very much,
there is
sir.
more going
In fact,
on.
it is so good. Monsieur Book insists on knowing how you made it.
Oh, sir, I'm sorry. You must know a chef never gives away their recipes. But, well, you helped with the refrigerator, and without space in it for me, there would have been no dessert. Very well. To prepare tonight's dessert, first I melt sugar to make caramel. Then I spread this caramel to make tuiles. Between two tuiles, I add a small scoop of lemon ice cream, and I put the whole thing on a strawberry crown.
Poirot, you are suspicious even now.
This
The
is like a
pastry
Chad
chef gave
version
up her
of Poirot.
prized recipe a little too easily. I sense she wasn't entirely honest.
I sense that too. Confrontation. Well, there seemed to be caramel in it. Okay. Yes, I would say so. Yes, but it's the same idea. Also, Barnabas, I was gonna tell you, I was doing the crossword the other day, and I learned what Icelandic currency was. It's a krona, and I learned that, and I thought about you. It was lemon ice cream, but wasn't strawberries, was it, gamers?
Thank you for sharing your recipe with me, but I doubt those are strawberries you're using.
Oops. You have a good
I hope
eye,
the game's
Mr.
not too
Guapo.
loud.
Very
I
well.
hope I'm not like yelling
What
over
fruit
the
do you
game.
think I
I
used?
might kick it down a little bit just because in the VOD it typically comes out louder than it appears to be on my OBS.
You used raspberries, not strawberries. I'm not fooled.
You're right. Mr. Book, he couldn't tell the difference. Let's move on to the bottom part of the dessert.
My favorite part of the dessert.
First, I melted some butter. I crumbled pieces of chocolate into the butter. Then I placed the mix in a circular
So
mold.
this is like a
Finally,
low
I
stakes
let the
way
whole
of
thing cool
teaching
down
us
to
how
let
the
it harden.
confrontation mechanic works in this game. Which is when we have facts and have gathered facts that contradict something the person says, we will then be prompted to confront them. And so we have to select what part of their testimony is a lie so that we can challenge them on it with facts that we know. So... I think it was caramel and not chocolate.
It's certainly not
Yep.
chocolate that you've crumbled.
I see you do have an excellent palate. Do you know what ingredients I used?
A clever pastry chef might mix crushed biscuits with butter to create this delicious base.
That's it. You're getting closer to the entire recipe.
Closer?
So yeah, she is being like really
I've
obtuse
caught
about getting more of the
murderers with
recipe
less
in
difficulty
universe.
than this.
I'll
Out
give
of
you one
universe,
last
it's so we can
challenge.
learn how
I'm
confrontation
sure
works.
you will be able to figure out the order I mix my ingredients in. If you can, you will have earned my recipe.
Mademoiselle, solving the murder of Roger Ackroyd was easier than this.
They haven't made a game out of Ackroyd yet, and I think, because they did make a Death on the Nile game, that's why I'm playing this now. We started playing the new one. It's wonderful, and it made me want to revisit this game for this year's fundraising season. By the way, now that all of you are here, hi, I'm Syl. Every year I compete, but participate in something called the Curebound Cancer Challenge, which happens in my area. For those of you who don't know, I'm an extremely avid cyclist, and in August, we all bike 25 miles to, yes, in the sense, not really though, only if you're trophy hunting. Poirot will just be like, oh, that's wrong, you should try something else. So it's kind of, it's not really possible for you to get the whole thing incorrect, if that's what you're asking. But at any rate, every year I bike 25 miles, and in order to do that, we all have to raise money for Curebound, which is a foundation that raises money for cancer research. So I already donated in the form of my registration fee, and in exchange I also have to gather some donations myself. And so every year I try to pick a fun game to encourage y'all to donate, and this year I picked this. And so if y'all can, !donate will give you all the information that you need. Obviously if you can't, no worries, we're just hanging out, we're having fun. I'm showing y'all this relatively obscure game that I like quite a bit. It's been about a year since I played it all the way through. So now this is also a mechanic we can do. We can go into our mind palace and we can put things in sequence. So, let's see. Find the order of the ingredients of the custard, and we have some very obtuse, notes. If you hit !donate, you should get it should work. Is it not working? There we go. Okay, yeah, perfect. So you should get a whisper that has the link for everything that you need. I don't have alerts turned on because I don't think it's possible for me to have them with this, and / if it were, it would probably just dox your real name, and I'm not in the business of that. So I do appreciate anything that anyone is able to give. Let's see. The vanilla is added just before the flour. I just didn't want to clog the chat with all the notifications, so it should just send you a whisper message if you do it. But it wasn't working earlier in testing, so I was getting really worried for a second. I was like, uh-oh. But I made it work at some point. Let's see. Vanilla is added before the flour. Orange peel comes later than the flour. You should never add sugar and milk consecutively. It's also just true about cooking. The egg and orange peel are right next to each other. The orange peel is later than the flour. The eggs are added first or last. Some work I need to get done. I hope you have a great stream. Good luck with the fundraiser. Yeah, thank you. So I am on YouTube by the same name, although I believe it's dash and not underscore. And so I will have the VOD up so we can all catch up. Thank you so much for stopping by. We must never give back to Sweden. I think the eggs are first. It doesn't make any sense to me to add eggs last. So, okay. The eggs and orange peel are right next to each other in the recipe. Okay. The sugar is added later than the vanilla. The vanilla is added just before the flour. Okay. I think it's this, and then I think it's this, and then I think it's... You should never add sugar and milk consecutively. Hold on. So this is just kind of a little brain puzzle here. I'm gonna go with this.
I do not think that's the right answer.
So see, this is what happens when you get it wrong. Nothing, you just don't progress. So, let's see. Orange peel's layered in the flour. Oh my goodness. It's probably this then.
No.
No?
Not good.
Let's see. Put the egg and orange peel right next to each other. Oh. The eggs are first or last, so they must be last.
Think, Poirot. That is not a good answer.
I will take suggestions. Let's see. Oh, vanilla is before the flour. Okay, so this is correct. The orange peel comes later than the flour. Sure. Sugar's later than the vanilla. This is it. There we go.
I'm right again.
So these are the kinds of puzzles that we'll
happens
be
to me a lot.
solving. It shouldn't be. We have had some technical difficulties today, though, so... Yep, there we go. Thanks for everyone's patience. I did have to rebuild this entire, setup from the ground up, so...
As promised, my recipe is yours. Give me 5 minutes to write it down for you.
Thank you. I am in your debt. I can take advantage
We're continuing
of
to
this
observe the
moment
passengers.
resume my little observations of the passengers.
Did you enjoy the meal?
I'm not used to meals like this.
You do not have good restaurants in
These games
Kenya?
do take the
Actually,
opportunity to
we
inject a lot of
This is in
diversity
the
into the original stories, which I
1930s.
I
appreciate.
did not mean to offend.
You didn't like the meal?
The lobster, it was undercooked, and the potatoes were too dry.
I expect, being Princess Dragamirov's assistant, you must be used to eating well.
Cooking is an art. You do not need to wear the chef's hat to be an artist.
What is your favorite dish?
Curry roast. It is a specialty of mine.
She's not British. Swiss, maybe?
I do not think that's the right answer.
Well, there's no way she's in her 70s. So I guess she's German. There we go.
My little gray cells did not let me down.
He's so
I made a
American.
lot of progress on the expenses last night, sir. I should be done by tomorrow morning.
You're supposed to be a fast worker, Hector.
Sorry, sir. Working here is not as comfortable as in our office in Boston.
You're lucky to ride in a train like this.
Kinda was, yeah. Well, he's, almost offensively American. We don't all
That
talk
was
like that.
easy.
But progress.
Here you are, sir. My recipe. Please tell Mr. Book he should not expect my recipes for the other desserts.
Thank you very much, mademoiselle. I know he will sincerely appreciate the gesture, and I will make certain he gets the message.
Okay. So I really do love how the game has a couple of low-stakes missions. We were playing Tetris earlier, if y'all were here.
You were good
to
such
kind
a
of
long
introduce just
time.
how the game works before we get into,
It proved more
murder
challenging than I expected.
on the
This
Orient
is
Express.
wonderful. Did it require the use of your little gray cells?
More the exercise of my little taste buds.
Thank you so much, my friend. Eat your dessert. You've earned it.
Here we go.
Good evening. My name is Ratchet. I think
I
that
don't
I have
know,
the pleasure
actually.
of speaking to Mr. Hercule Poirot, is that so?
You have been correctly informed, monsieur.
His
Your
accent's very
exploits
good,
are
though.
well known on my side of the Atlantic. In my country, we come to the point quickly. Mr. Poirot, I want you to take on a job for me. Are you interested in earning a lot of money?
My clientele, monsieur, is limited nowadays. I undertake very few cases.
Why, naturally. I understand that. But this, Mr. Poirot, means big money. Big money.
Okay, he's very American. Ain't no way this man's 35. Yeah, there we go.
My little gray cells did not let me down. What is it you wish me to do for you, Monsieur Ratchet?
Mr. Poirot, I am a rich man. A very rich man. Men in that position have enemies. I have an enemy.
Monsieur, in my experience, when a man is in a position to have, as you say, enemies, then it does not usually resolve itself into one enemy only.
Yes, I appreciate that point. Enemy or enemies, it doesn't matter. What does matter is my safety. My life has been threatened, Mr. Poirot. Now, I'm a man who can take pretty good care of himself. But as I look at it, a little insurance wouldn't hurt. And remember, big money.
Big money, big
I
money, no
regret,
whammy,
Monsieur, that
etc.
I cannot oblige you.
What's wrong with my proposition?
If you will forgive me for being personal, I do not like your face, Mr. Ratchet. Oh,
Got
if you
him.
wouldn't mind, I'd like to
And
finish
yes,
my
that is
coffee
from the book.
peacefully.
Okay. Let's check out our new cabin, gamers. Does the bathroom have any mustaches in it? Someday it will, I'm sure. Oh, we can get in accès interdit. Huh. You know, I agree. I don't particularly enjoy the Kenneth Branagh version. I do enjoy the David Suchet / BBC Agatha Christie's Poirot version. It takes the story in a dark direction that I appreciate. I've actually seen this on stage as well. So I had the opportunity to go see like a stage production of this, and like the set was just like the train cars with 3 walls, and then we could see in through the 4th, and they would just like move back and forth throughout the set to take place in different areas. It was so good.
A nightcap, Monsieur Poirot?
A cup of coffee, Monsieur Fauché.
This
then I
is
will
one of the better
retire to my
adaptations
new
I've
compartment.
encountered.
I'm
really
sure you
enjoy
will
this.
find it to be most comfortable.
They brought it into the modern day because it does take place in 2023. We will see smartphones. And it adds a lot of original content
We
as
have
well.
stopped?
Yes, sir.
We have
Belgrade
stopped.
Station. If you'd like to go out and get some fresh air, now is the time. The train leaves at 9:15.
No, I see that it is snowing. I will not seek out the fresh air.
Probably a wise decision. May I suggest a chocolate to accompany your coffee? It is produced by my father, the best chocolatier in Switzerland.
I would
That
never
is true.
refuse
That
a
is a
chocolate with such
unfortunate
high
tidbit about the
recommendation.
original
I
book.
know you will enjoy it, and please let me know if there is anything else you require.
Think, Poirot. That is not a good answer.
He did. Yes, that's right. Yeah. I do.
That's the right answer.
I have seen the
Everything
the Albert
was
Finney
perfect. Thank you
adaptation,
very
which is
much.
very
My
campy
pleasure.
and
Is
fun,
there
and I
anything
like
you
it.
require, monsieur?
No, merci.
Why, I thought you'd left us. You said you were getting off at Belgrade.
I did not say that. You
You
said that.
misunderstood me.
But, man, your baggage, it's gone.
It has been moved into another compartment, that is all.
Oh, I see.
For mustaches, how many are in this chapter? There's 3 in this chapter. Okay. I'm still looking. Bathroom. Oh, not in here.
I
Oh,
wish you
hello.
a good night, Monsieur Poirot.
Good night.
I hope you'll sleep well and that your head will be better in the morning.
It is just the cold. I'm now making myself a cup of tea.
I hope it'll warm you up.
I hope so. Good night.
Well, good night, my dear. What a brave girl. On the other hand, that man there in the next cabin, Monsieur Ratchet, he scares the hell out of me. There's something wrong about that
Love
man.
you.
My daughter always says I'm very intuitive. When Mama gets a hunch, she's dead right. That's what my daughter says. And I've got a hunch about that man. He's next door to me, and I don't like it. I put my bags against the communicating door.
This character, if y'all are familiar with the original property, this character
well,
always
whoever you
kills
are,
it.
I'm going right to bed to read. Good night.
Good night, madam. Whoever I am.
Uh-oh. We almost got slammed in our face. He hates us because we said no. He says bye.
Monsieur Ratchet seems very upset.
Further that way. We can't even associate with second class. Oh look, we now have our own sink. We don't have a shower though. I do wonder where like the group showers are because some of these compartments have showers and as you see, others do not. There's a communal bathroom. There was like a toilet over there, but like, how do we bathe? Anyway, let's go to sleep.
Ah, finally a real bed fit for a king or a very tired detective.
Oh, look at him. It is bedtime. On top of the covers, because we didn't want to render the blankets. Oh, hear a bell.
Monsieur Ratchet?
Ce n'est rien, je me suis trompé.
It's just French. Ruben. Alright, let's go back to bed. Look at our smartphone. Hercule Poirot with a smartphone. I suppose that's true. I'm speaking French. He looks so bad.
Good night, madame.
Oh. Hi.
The train has stopped, Mr. Michel?
We have run into a snowdrift. Heaven knows how long we shall be here. I remember once being snowed in for 7 days.
Where are we?
Between Winkowski
7
and
days.
Broad.
Oh la la. The American lady?
Yes, don't worry. You'll know how Mrs. Hubbard is. Imagine to yourself the time I have had with her. She insists, but insists, that there is a man in her compartment. Just imagine it, monsieur. In a space of this size, where would he conceal himself? I argue with her. I point out that it is impossible. She insists. She woke up and there was a man there. And how, I ask, did he get out? And leave the door bolted behind him? But she will not listen to reason.
That one does not leave time to listen. It's time for me to go back to bed.
I wish you a good night, monsieur. Or what is left of it.
He's like, fuck this shit. I'm going to sleep the 3rd time, and if y'all fuckers wake me up... God damn it, it is only 6 minutes later. He's so mad. Okay. We are stuck. We're not going anywhere.
The train is still stuck and the snow continues to fall. I should have taken an airplane. Well, I must make the best of it and join the other passengers for breakfast.
Okay.
The mustache comb to tame unruly nuts.
Hold on, I have to hear that again.
The mustache comb to tame unruly nuts.
The mustache comb.
Finest of curling irons for the mustache.
Of course.
Wax to preserve the perfect symmetry of the mustache.
Colonel Riggs Mustache Wax Gentleman Edition.
The train still hasn't left.
And mustache to the bathroom. Damn.
Good morning, Monsieur Michel.
Good morning, sir. Please enjoy our special breakfast in our restaurant.
Man, you are contoured hard. I need you to lay off a little bit. No mustaches here. I haven't been getting all of them, but I have been looking.
This delay is intolerable. I am supposed to be demonstrating the Firenze in Paris in 2 days.
Ah, your electric car. Yes, that's bad luck.
Bad
Who are
luck.
you?
If I miss that demonstration, I'll be in deep trouble.
Just text your people
He
in
sounds like
Paris and warn
Luigi
them.
from Cars.
Of course I tried that. But there is no network service in these mountains.
My daughter said it would be the easiest way in the world. Just sit on the train until I got to Paris. And now we may be here for days, and my boat sails the day after tomorrow. How am I going to catch it now? I can't even send an email to cancel it. Ah, I'm just too mad to talk about it.
My colleagues were to meet me in Paris. They will wonder what has happened
So
to
they can't
me.
send
I
emails
get no
or
word
use the
to them.
phone.
What will they think? We have refugees to help.
Good morning, madam. The snow is a predicament, is it not?
I am Russian. Snow is no stranger to me.
Ah, the accent. Would it be St. Petersburg?
You are very perceptive. Monsieur Poirot, is it not?
And may I take it, I have the honor of addressing Princess Natalia Dragomirov.
We dispense with the old titles these days. My husband, all of my past, was taken from me by these Stalinists. When they were gone, I became director of the St. Petersburg Museum of Antiquities to restore and preserve what I can of my country's history.
Still, the delay must be vexing.
If I must be late for my appointments, then they will wait.
I know that I would certainly wait, madame. It has been my extreme pleasure to
He's
make
hitting on
your
her.
acquaintance, madame.
Au revoir, Monsieur Poirot.
He's like, it has been my extreme pleasure. Listen. I'm older than I look. Alright, you would be a cougar for this song.
Mademoiselle, you are not concerned about the train stopping?
What can one do?
Indeed, this does not make the train move. You have great strength to remain calm at a time like this.
I know one far, far stronger than I.
And that is?
Well, that old lady, for instance. You have probably noticed her. She just has to lift her little finger and ask for something in a polite voice, and the whole train runs.
It runs also for my friend Monsieur Bouc, but that is because he is a director of the line, not because he has a masterful character.
You don't
LOL,
have
he's
to
like,
have
my
a strong
friend
will
sucks.
when you have power. But I suspect I did not need to tell you that, Mr.
Poirot.
Mr. Poirot.
Good morning, Mr. Fauchet. You have early customers, I see.
Yes, I am stuck serving here as well at breakfast. Everyone is impatient. They keep complaining that the train is not moving. As if I could get out and push it.
It's too early for me to order a boxcar. That is the appropriate drink, I believe.
A gin, triple sec, lemon and grenadine mix. A drink for a train indeed.
But not perhaps for my breakfast. I think I will settle for an omelette.
Good luck, sir. Miss Nielsen is helping to serve in the dining car.
Mustache. I bet you have one.
The Orient Express bar is certainly well stocked.
Alright, the twink is safe for now. He doesn't have one. Mustache. Damn. One of these days I'm gonna be right.
How long are we expected to be stranded here?
It won't do much good complaining.
He works
to
in
me.
Boston,
That
but he has a
fellow
southern
there with the
accent. He's a
moustache,
very
he may know
weird guy.
something.
Excusez-moi, sir.
Yes?
Monsieur Bouc asks for you to join him in
Here we
compartment 203.
Look here, Poirot. Can you tell us anything?
I can tell you the snow, it will not move aside on its own.
Of course. But you obviously have some influence with Book.
I am going to see him now. I will ask him if he has any information.
He just like teleported in front of us. See what's in our mind palace. Yep, we just gotta go join Book.
A beautiful piano. What a luxury. Pity there's no
Book
one
wants me to
play
join
it.
him in a compartment? Oh goodness, I didn't think now's the time, but if he says so. That was next door to us. We were in 202. There's Mr. Book.
Ah, my good friend. Come in. We have need of you.
What has occurred?
A passenger lies dead in his bed. Stabbed.
A passenger? Which
Murder
passenger?
on the Orient Express.
In
We're
there.
on the Orient Express.
He's an American.
And there's been a
man
murder.
called
Oh my
Ratchet.
god.
It was his valet, Master Man, who was worried that Mr. Ratchet was not awake yet. Pierre Michel, the conductor, decided to break in and found the body.
I see. Well, my friend, I think it is best not to touch anything and wait for the police to arrive.
Oh, I tried to call the police, but there is no cell tower for many kilometers. We could be stuck in the snow for hours. The murderer is with us. On the train, now! The sooner we catch him, the sooner we'll be out of danger. Dr. Constantine is already examining the body.
Mon ami, this is not a missing train ticket. We must follow procedure. We must wait for the police to secure the crime scene.
Please, Poirot. I will take full responsibility.
Book, you ask. Well, if we cannot contact the outside
He's like,
world,
he's
then-
literally kombucha lady right now.
You are going to drive me crazy.
He's
In
like-
truth, this problem intrigues me. I was reflecting not half an hour ago that many hours of boredom lay ahead whilst we are stuck here. And now, a problem lies ready to my hand.
You accept then?
C'est entendu. You place the matter in my hands.
It is understood. I know some French.
Good. We are all at your service. This is the room right here.
Mr. Poirot, I am Dr. Constantine.
Forgive me, Doctor. You are a medical examiner?
No, but I have assisted in post-mortems at Nairobi Hospital, where I am a teaching fellow.
I am familiar with your excellent institution.
I do not intend to perform a full autopsy, but a preliminary examination should be of some use.
Of course. May I have a look? Then we can compare notes.
Please, if you need any help, I won't be far away.
Ooh, Nairobi is in Kenya?
I'm right again. That happens to me a lot.
Alright, let's take a look. The game's rated T, so it's not going to get too graphic, but there is some blood there.
As you see, the victim has been stabbed many times. Several alone would have been fatal.
Yes, I agree. An attack most savage.
I will, of course, prepare a complete report on my findings.
Thank you. I'll take photos. The watch is broken. The hands are stopped at 1:15
It's one of the times we were awoken.
a.m. One would expect that to be the time when the attack occurred. This phone was deliberately smashed.
Broken smartphone.
Last night, Monsieur Ratchet said he takes precautions. I see now what he meant. He knew he was in danger and wanted to be ready, yet it was no use to him. I will leave it here for the police.
No use. Anything else we can find out? Ah. Oh, not the vape!
Did it belong to Ratchet?
Okay.
I'm sorry, Doctor, but I must question you.
Of course. I must be considered under suspicion like everyone else.
May I know your movements last night?
I share compartment 101 with Mr. Book. He would not stop talking about his beloved train. I listened to him for hours talking about his Orient Express.
My friend Book will no doubt confirm this. Did you know the victim?
Not at all. I noticed him last night at dinner, but I did not pay much attention.
Did you touch anything in here this morning?
I checked for a pulse. There was none. Rigor mortis had commenced. The body was cool to the touch. I touched nothing else.
What can you tell me about the victim?
He died from multiple stab wounds of varying angles and depth. More than one would have been fatal. I would place the time of death roughly between midnight and 2 a.m. With more time, I hope I can be more precise.
I assume the open window complicates matters.
Indeed. Conditions are not perfect.
Thank you for your help, Doctor.
Okay. What else can I find? Oh, there it is.
A handkerchief. There's a letter H embroidered.
Hey, my given name
on
starts with H. Could be mine. Am I missing something? I'm sorry, I didn't want to look at his feet. Ah.
I'm sure I will find some interesting things inside.
So now we're going to go into our Mind Palace. Oh, no, we're not going to go into our Mind Palace.
Where can the killer have gone? The chain lock is broken. Monsieur Michel told me that he broke the chain on the door to get into the room. I shouldn't leave until I have finished inspecting the crime scene. The snow is falling only lightly this morning. The murderer would have left tracks in the snow if he had jumped out the window.
That's right. Damn. Okay. 17 items inspected.
I shouldn't leave until I have finished inspecting the crime scene.
Over here. In a second. Oh, he had his own shower too? He's got fucking head and shoulders over here. And he's traveling in a first-class train. Oh, there's a mustache. Nope, it's just a reflection. Damn. Okay, well, I don't know the code yet. Okay. Pharma-sleep.
Sleeping pills?
Take a pill before going to sleep. Great instructions.
I wonder what could be in this photo.
Do. There we are. Okay. Anytime we get something yellow, it means there's something to do in our mind palace. Okay. This way, maybe? No, I had it right. Oh gosh, looks like a stuffed animal. What could that mean? Woo! For Daisy.
For Daisy. Interesting. That's the right answer.
Then we have to figure out how to open the safe. And I wonder if there's anything in here that'll help us.
Expensive clothing, recently laundered. Not exactly the reading material one would expect of a man like Ratchet.
There's a bunny that's on the other side. Alice was walking the field of 1,000 flowers. She picked 10 flowers to make a bouquet. Suddenly the bouquet turned into a butterfly, and the flowers on the ground began to multiply. There were twice as many. Alice arrived in front of a door that asked her, "If you want to get out of the forest, you must tell me. How many flowers are left in the forest?" Let's see. Well, 1,000 minus 10 is 990. Then the remaining flowers on the ground began to multiply, so 990 times 2, oh my gosh. Yeah, you're gonna watch me do math in real time. 1080? No. Well, maybe. Hold on. 9902018. 1980. There we go. Yes, I did just write that with my finger in the air. So that might be the code for this. There we go. For each person hurt, you will suffer the same harm. Your death is near. We never forget.
Unusual letter, this.
So that is American money. I am an American, I can confirm. Our money does look like that. Call Cairo, check carpets delivery, Orient Express, call DC, check TV. Oh, oops. Debrief with H, arriving to Venice. 22, send money to Cairo, meet AW.
Ratchet had an appointment he will never keep.
Oh yeah, that's today, 17 December. Fontana del Conigli, AW.
A meeting place on the back of a postcard. Someone with the initials A.W. This door communicates with compartment 204. The latch is open on this side.
Huh? Okay, so now we're going to connect some of the facts that we have observed. This is one pair, for sure. And then those facts will produce new facts.
So, the murderer must have exited through Madame Hubbard's room.
So maybe she was right. Maybe there was a man
That
in her
was
room last
easy.
night. It could only have been them, because it's her room, and then he was on duty in the hall.
Not let me down.
So now we gotta go ask them. Now we can leave.
This door.
No, not that. Sorry,
I
this is
shouldn't leave until
Oh, okay. Okay. There we go. I'm like, what counts as finishing? There we go. Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
I can't imagine Ratchet taking a sleeping pill if he feared for his life. I'm right again. That happens to me a lot.
You and you.
Et voilà.
So now we gotta go talk to a lot of people. Now,
I think I've seen everything I need at the moment. I'm counting on you to finish your analysis.
I'll have a more detailed report for you as soon as I can.
okay. Let's go talk to... No, wrong door. The way this room is oriented, it makes me think that that is the way out. It is not. That's the way out.
So, Poirot, did you find anything out?
It's a bit early for the handcuffs, my friend. Even for Hercule Poirot.
There
Do
has
not
been a
worry,
murder.
mon ami.
Oh my goodness.
I believe our culprit
on
has
the
no
Orient
plans to
Express.
strike
Can you
again.
believe it?
Monsieur Ratchet was the target. Of that, I am convinced.
Don't worry, this game's
Tell me,
game's
Book,
rated T. It's not
how
gonna
did
get too
you spend
bloody.
last night?
This is a joke, I hope. Don't you trust your old friend?
My friend, calm yourself. I must hear your story in order to corroborate other accounts.
Ah, naturally. Let me see. I went to my compartment after dinner, Dr. Constantine was already there. We talked about his career. He's a Cambridge man, you know. After university, he returned to his country and has done much good there.
Does kind
He
of
was
look like
so
that, yeah.
interested in the Orient Express. I told him all the anecdotes I know. I'm not certain when we fell asleep.
He was so interested in the Orient
it was
Express.
very late.
Doctor says, oh, he wouldn't shut up about his train. Doctor reading him to filth.
Here is what I have found out. Monsieur Ratchet was
yeah.
stabbed
We did see
many
that.
times. I also found threatening letters in his safe. He had a loaded gun under
I
his
want to be able to
pillow,
make it
so
far enough in the
he
game
was
to pull
on
my little
guard,
overlay
ready
trick.
to defend
I can't
himself.
remember what it
However,
was.
there
I'm
was
getting
an
very
empty
confident,
glass with
so we'll
white
see.
residue at the bottom. I suspect a barbiturate. Perhaps he was forced to
He
take it.
suspects
In any case, I am certain he was unconscious, unable to defend himself. I also found several other items at the crime scene, possibly related to the murder. They must be investigated.
By all means,
I love his
Poirot.
character design.
As fast as you can.
I also found liquid for an electronic cigarette, but I could
Game's
not find a
reminding you
vape.
that it takes place
This
in the 2020s.
might belong to the murderer.
This criminal is an amateur.
I need a list of the passengers with their compartment numbers.
Pierre Michel will have it.
I must interview the rest of the passengers and the staff.
I'll be in the bar car if you need me. We are hours late. Soon I hope help will arrive.
Can you imagine being Book? Like, you work for this train, you love this train, you've given your professional life to this train, and then some dude... He did get stabbed close to the Ides of March. Here, I'll show you. He got very stabbed. There he is. We were looking at his body. He got stabbed several times. And we estimate the death occurred between 12 and 2. His phone is shattered. His watch is shattered. So we've got a lot of leads to investigate. So, not currently,
Monsieur
but I do
Michel,
think they're
I
planning
must
on
ask you
reopening
a few
it.
questions if you don't
I have
mind.
heard.
I will do everything I can to help.
First of all, tell me about yourself.
Very well. My name, as you know, is Pierre Michel. I am from Calais. I've been with the company for over 15 years.
Thank you.
There we go. Oh, this is
That was
my overlay
easy.
is extra pretty when the actual 9 map is on the screen because you can see where I drew from to make it. That's so cool. I was looking over at my OBS readout. That was really cool. I liked it.
Can you provide me with a listing of the passengers and their rooms, please?
Yes, certainly.
Oh, I just had it. Am I on the list? No, because I was a last minute addition. This Toby Harris who never showed up. That's right. And then the staff, yep.
Are you a smoker?
Indeed.
Do you smoke e-cigarettes?
No. Tobacco only.
I would like to reconstruct with your help the events of last night. Monsieur Ratchet retired to bed. When?
Almost immediately after dinner, sir. Actually, before we left Belgrade.
Did anybody go into his compartment after that?
His valet, monsieur. Monsieur Masterman. And then his secretary, the young American gentleman. Monsieur McQueen.
And that is the last time you saw or heard
Lightning
of him?
No,
McQueen,
monsieur.
of course.
You forget that Monsieur Ratchet rang his bell around 12:40 a.m., soon after we had stopped. I knocked at the door, but he called out in French, "Ce n'est rien, je me suis trompé." I then left to answer another bell that had just rung.
Where were you at 1:15 a.m.?
I was sitting on my little seat at the end of the car, facing up
The same one
corridor.
you're sitting in
Are
right
you
now,
sure?
then.
I left a little after 1 a.m. to speak about the snow with my colleague Jean in the bar car. I came back later. There was a call. I remember speaking to you.
Indeed, I remember. Carry on.
It was the American lady, Madame Hubbard. She thought she saw a man in her compartment. Then, around 1:50 a.m., I made the bed for Monsieur Ratchet's secretary, Monsieur McQueen. He had spent the evening talking with the English Captain Arbuthnot. At 2 a.m., I returned to my place and stayed there until dawn.
What is the last station where we stopped?
Vinkovsky.
Could someone have come on board?
Possibly. I was very busy. Owing to the weather, we were a few minutes late. We left at 12:10 a.m.
Okay. Well, that's probably here. There we go. We're just repositioning everything we just learned. There we are.
That's the right answer.
Okay. Well, we got some other people to go talk to. Learn more about what happened here last night. Nope, none of you will talk to me. Cool. Oh, okay. Keep going. Where in the hell is everyone? I have to go knocking on their rooms? What do I need to be doing right now? Did. I guess I just have to look for wherever they are. Well, they're not going to be in storage. Mustache! No! That's true. That's true. Everybody's hiding. Let's go to their cabins and scare the crap out of them. I'm not sure we'll be able to play long enough to activate my little overlay trick, so let's ask a few more questions, get some more information, and then I'll show y'all before we wrap up. I have to eat something.
So, Poirot, I hope you are progressing in your investigation.
I have not finished yet, but it is progressing, yes. I still have many questions that must be answered. I will report to you as soon as I can.
Everyone's afraid of me. They're like, oh, he's gonna think I did the murder. It's true, I will think that. Let's go talk to Mrs. Hubbard. I love her.
Good morning, madam. I am Hercule Poirot.
Caroline Hubbard. What can I do for you, Mr. Poirot?
I am the bearer of unfortunate news.
It's obvious with all the commotion that something has happened.
Madame Hubbard, I am afraid your neighbor, Monsieur Ratchet, was murdered last night.
Oh my god. I knew it. I knew it.
I would like to ask you some questions, but first, may I inspect your room?
That's true.
Of course, yes. You must.
This is like the most Chad version of this character. Very American. They did update the character profiles for the sequel also. We've been having fun with that.
Here is a jacket button. It bears the logo of the Orient Express.
It does.
This door connects to Monsieur Ratchet's compartment. It was latched on this side. The luxury of the Orient Express is present in every detail.
Nope. See, some stuff is just flavor text. What the? Hold on. It sure did! Thank you so much, Barnabas. really appreciate your donation to the cause. Okay, whatever, that one's just... Sometimes the game doesn't do the little check mark. I mean, these rich people can't afford, like, nicer cosmetics.
Madame, please tell me about last night.
The murderer was right here in my compartment. I woke up. All in the dark it was. I was just so scared I couldn't scream. I pressed the call button. I pressed and pressed. I heard footsteps running in the corridor, then a knock on my door. "Come in," I screamed. And I switched on the lights at the same time. And would you believe it? There wasn't a soul there.
You think he went back into the other compartment?
How do I know where he went? I had my eyes shut tight. The conductor came in. I told the man what had happened, and he didn't seem to believe me. I asked him to search the room, but he found nothing. I told the conductor to look at the door between the compartments, and sure enough, it wasn't bolted. Well, I soon saw to that. I told him to bolt it, then and there.
How is it you didn't bolt the door between the two compartments?
But I had. Well, as a matter of fact, I asked that Swedish lady, Olsen, Greta, if it was bolted, and she said it was.
How was it you could not see for yourself?
I was already in bed, and my toiletry bag was hanging on the hook of the door. I couldn't see the latch from where I was.
What time was it when you asked her to do this for you?
Oh, it must have been around 10:30 or 10:45 p.m. She'd come along to see if I had an aspirin. But instead of opening my door, she opened Mr. Ratchet's door by mistake. He said something quite rude, like, "Not a chance, lady, you're too old." It shocked her. She came in. I told her where to find the aspirin, and she got it out of my toiletry bag. Poor girl, she didn't have a good night.
The same could be said for Monsieur Ratchet.
It could be, yeah.
Mademoiselle Olsen may be the last person to see Ratchet alive. Is this your handkerchief?
Look at him with
No,
his phone.
not at all.
Yet it is embroidered with an initial H, like your name.
I don't care. It's not mine, and I would certainly never buy something so impractical as that frilly thing.
Not too much longer, I don't think. Let's finish
Are
asking her
you a
questions.
smoker?
No, definitely not. Filthy habit.
I found a jacket button on your table. It looks like it belongs to a train employee. The button bears the logo of the Orient Express.
Well, of course the conductor came in last night, but he didn't go near that table.
Still, it's a safe bet that it belongs to the conductor. I'll check his jacket later, to be sure. I have not finished inspecting your room. If you don't mind,
There's a mustache.
you can never have too many of these.
Alright, gamers. Well, can we learn anything from that information? I
Let's see
mean,
if Mrs.
they are all
Hubbard is
suspects.
telling the truth about the latch of the connecting door.
Kind of there, up and over.
This hook is probably where Mrs. Hubbard hung her toiletry bag. This hook.
Oh, now do we have the context to get her toiletry bag and hang it up there? There we are. Now we have the context. Sometimes these are very situational.
I can see the latch very well from here, even with the toiletry bag attached. I'll have to clear that up with Mrs. Hubbard.
Okay.
Mrs. Hubbard, you told me that the door connecting the two compartments was closed, correct?
Yes, it was, as I told you. I was already in bed and my toiletry bag was hanging on the hook of the door. I couldn't see the latch from where I was. That's why I asked Miss Olsen to check if it was closed.
Are you sure everything you've told me is accurate, Madame Hubbard?
Of course. I have an excellent memory.
Mrs. Hubbard, I tested putting your toiletry bag on the door hook as you told me. From your bed, you can easily see the latch on the door. The toiletry bag does not hide the latch at all.
Are you saying I'm lying? It may have been stuck
Yes.
somehow in a different position, or I may not have seen it in the darkness. Or I didn't think to look, you irritating man.
Details matter, madame. A man has been most savagely murdered. You will excuse me if I attempt to separate the truth from the false.
Forget my toiletry bag and focus on who entered my compartment. Probably after killing Mr. Ratchet.
Madame Hubbard is a force to be reckoned with, but I suspect I'm not done with her. Thank you for your assistance, madame.
Well, I have given y'all a wonderful taste of... That's the wrong one. I've given y'all a wonderful taste of what this game is like. I'm gonna have to edit the VOD to make it on YouTube. We did have a couple of tech issues at the start of stream. We're gonna go all the way down here. So we will definitely continue next time, but before we go, we'll have y'all look at this. Before we go, I want to show y'all a neat little trick that I've pulled. And so, well, hold on. We don't want to start off with a yellow next time. Where'd it go? There we are. Huh?
While Monsieur Michel was chatting with Monsieur Fauchet in the bar car between 1 a.m. and 2 a.m., the murderer could have escaped Ratchet's room without being seen. I'm right again. That happens to me a lot.
Intuition. Is this Hubbard a suspect? I think so.
This is the most likely answer.
Mr. Michel a suspect? I think so.
Well, I choose to go this way.
So, now y'all can look at this wonderful training room. So you might have noticed that I have two characters here at the bottom of my overlay. There is a second, we have seen her. I didn't know when we would be able to switch perspectives, and so in order to represent that, our gamers, are y'all ready for this? Are you? That just took ages to set up, and I'm so proud of myself for that. So yes, whenever we play as the other character, it will look like this. Otherwise, in order to prepare for next time, here we go. We'll have our Chad, our man, right here. So, thank y'all so much for coming on this new adventure with us. Next time, we will continue investigating this train, and we will see who murdered Mr. Ratchet. Yeah, I guess that's it. Enjoy the rest of your days. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you soon.